Testing, testing. Am I live? Am I truly live? Glad to have you. Everybody's here. I have huh, quite a few viewers. I wasn't expecting to see this many people here so soon. Well, good morning, everybody. It is another day. I am hoping. Please let me know if you can hear me. Good, good. Thank you, Jesus. I appreciate that. Yay! It's about damn time, isn't it? Sorry, I had some technical difficulties that were actually only partially PC related. Um, I won't get into depth, but there is no way with the temperature that it is here where I am today, I was going to be doing anything without air conditioning running in my house. I had to swim to my car earlier today to get gas for it for the weekend. So everybody's here, and I'm here because number one, I've got the day off, and number two, um, things have gone completely batshit in the Warning world, and not in a bad way. I After their album release and 6 Feet Deep and Jimmy Kimmel, and then I started finding all these really cool videos that people were taking, being right in the first row playing at the whiskey. I'm like, I've got to do something or else I'm going to be stretching this crap out for the next month. So here we are. Let's talk about the Warning a little bit today. So we don't have to start off with me yammering incessantly. The first thing we're going to do, I have not seen this. Many of you have. I'm going to start off by kicking it into proper gear with their performance live on Jimmy Kimmel of Automatic Sun. I watched the live version with the fan cam sound from the whiskey, and I think I posted that today. And it was what I was expecting. And I think my favorite part of that clip was when the bass kicked in, because it was just like, oh yeah, there it is. So we're going to pop off with Jimmy Kimmel's show with the Warning performing Automatic Sun, because hey, I haven't seen this yet. So for those of you that have, cool. For those of you that haven't, here we go. And I'll know real quick if I got everything else set up properly. Yep. Other than my speakers not being loud enough clearly. I have to stop that because my volume is much lower than I prefer it to be when I listen to the Warning. There we go. Everything is on 10. And that's only because they don't have an 11. There we go. There it is. That's Ale going, I'm here. Ooh, like the variation. Love the fills. God damn.
Try not to think about it too much. The weight of everything's just an unavoidable headache. The way you hurt me's never enough. This addiction's hard to give up. If you want it all, then just take it, take it, take it. Burning your automatic stars. Look what you do.
I love watching Pal ham it up. Nice. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That is absolutely wonderful. That is the way to do it when you hit a show like Jimmy Kimmel. One thing that I truly appreciate is they prove every time that they know what they're doing. Because when you look at this performance, and then you look at the performance at the MTV Music Awards, they're pulling out all the stops. It's an intimate live performance. They've got 2 songs, and they can put 150% into each performance. And the one thing that you're not going to see, and I read someplace that they had a bad experience with it, you're not going to see them lip sync. You're not going to see them play along to a track. So when you've got 150% of your energy coming out to an already phenomenal level of power coming out of a band, it's going to, especially on camera, it is going to be a multiplier. It is a force multiplier. So I think they're brilliant in their marketing strategy. And I mean, anybody who gets, kind of cringy when you talk about marketing, you're an idiot if you don't think that the Warning is marketing themselves. They're a band, they're great ladies, but they have a marketing strategy. And they take these opportunities. Come on, jumping off of being the opening act for Guns N' Roses to perform on the MTV Music Awards. 2 songs on Jimmy Kimmel. They've taken the songs that are going to get attention. They look amazing. They perform amazing. They're top of their game. And that's one of the things I appreciate, because they're so natural in what they do. It's hard to see what's the word I'm looking for? The difference. And I don't mean that in a bad way, when they're performing normally and they're at the top of their game. But I think that part of what it is when you see shots like this, the videos, like, again, I'm going to go back to MTV Awards, Danny's expressions, if you look at them, are emphasized more in this more intimate venue. And I think that's because they know their roots. They are not an overnight sensation. They are not a band that came out of nowhere. They've been doing this since they were, this tall. So when I always laugh when I hear other reactors say, "Boy, they're acting like old pros." It's because they are. They are old pros. I mean, they've been doing this for 10, 11 years now. They're sisters. They grew up together. Their chemistry is online. They can probably tell from an eye twitch what's about to happen with each other. you don't have that kind of a synergy anywhere else in rock music. I mean, you can go with, you can point at bands that have pairs of siblings in them, but I cannot recall, and I might be wrong, and please correct me if I am wrong, but I cannot recall a single other band that the members are solely siblings. Like the Allman Brothers, I don't know if they may have all been brothers, because that was the name of the band. But still, they're a legendary rock band. Why? Because they were so tight, because they wrote music together. So what I want to do, because this is more of a curiosity thing that just kind of popped into my head. Hello, everybody. I'm not rattling off people as they come on. I do apologize for that, because there's a lot I want to say today, but I'm not going to ignore you guys. Very young, and credit goes tenfold that they recognize it so early. It sucked. Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's good to know, Space Knave, because, I mean, they're not a band that should have to lip sync. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, if you've got the equipment to support us playing live, we're going to play live. And I think that's awesome. And if this keeps on rolling over and over, every performance I see, they just get better and better and better. And what I want to do is, because something else I've noticed is, as they have grown up, as they have evolved, so has technology. And what I want to do is, this is something I've never seen before. I mean, it's not that it wasn't completely on my radar, but I've never seen the Ellen DeGeneres performance. DeGeneres, I guess. Come on. Okay. So I don't know what song this is. Don't tell me. I'll figure it out. Maybe. But this is 2015, 10 years ago. So this is our girls. And yeah, we're gonna watch the Ellen DeGeneres thing. And I will comment on what I'm talking about, the technology. So let's get that up. We're going to bigger it. And if anybody recognizes my comment on we're going to bigger it, thumbs up to you. If you think you recognize where that comes from, go ahead and put it on there. Put it in the chat, because it's from a movie that is hilarious if you have the right mindset. And some of you may have figured out that I have a somewhat different type of mindset sometimes. But this is going to be Ellen DeGeneres show 2015, 10 years ago. And The Warning. So I've never seen it. Let's check it out.
Please welcome Daniela, Paulina, and Alejandra.
They're so little! Oh my God, Crazy Train.
Crazy, but that sounds wrong. Millions of people live in the school. Meant to walk on dreaming, driving me insane. Going on the rails.
Randy Rhoads would be proud. That is awesome.
First of all, you have like 7 million views on the internet. This is
I'm going to stop it because I'll watch the interview later. I know they're adorable, and I'm going to say this only because I know this strictly because I read comments. I try to tag the comments, put my little heart and my little, thumbs up on them. Everybody let me know when I watched the 6 Feet Under video that those were the outfits from the show. So the only reason I recognize them is because I knew to look for them. I'm not going to give myself any extra credit that's not due. Everybody let me know that, by the way, they're wearing the same outfits. So I think that's cool. But the main thing I wanted to do is you look at the camera work, and that was a thing I was noticing watching the Jimmy Kimmel performance versus 10 years ago at the Ellen performance here, now that I've seen it, is the use of Steadicam and the way that they're filming live performances. It has altered significantly. And the Warning is a band that has evolved with it. It's funny that that's like one of my favorite songs of theirs, Evolve. But they have learned instinctively to not only play to the audience, but when it matters, play to the camera. They were good here, but like that opening part of the Jimmy Kimmel performance, Pow knew the camera was on her. She knew it was on it, and she hammed it up. They're confident enough, and at the point now, and their level of experience, that they can do that. And that's something that bands that are new either overdo or underdo, and they understand the balance. And that's one of the things that I've noticed about their performances like this, is they really get it. They know how not to overdo it, and they're very careful not to underdo it. They put in just the right amount of spice to their performance when it comes to this kind of environment. So, I mean, again, hats off to the ladies. Sorry, I'm reading chat. Only 2, and one of them died before they became popular. Yeah, see, Space Naven, and that's what I'm talking about. I can't think of any other band in existence that has the same thing going for it. Yeah, there you go, Lost Hate. And the thing is that when you have more camera angles with the technology they had at the time, it was more jarring. I think that the Steadicam use and the way they're doing things now, that's what I'm talking about. The Warning has evolved to it. And I think that's a good thing. Now, Jesus, I get it. Internet can be fun. I think I posted something last week about rural internet sucks. I mean, when it works, I have a gig connection. When it doesn't, I have no connection. And unfortunately, we've been experiencing storms. So when that happens, things kind of get sucky. The next thing I want to do is, since it's fresh off the, hot off the press, is, yes, that's right, I want to watch the performance of Sick. Because that's another song that I've wanted to see and hear live.
Their tour starts September 13th in Boston. Here to celebrate.
Okay. That's one of his shtick characters, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, this will be interesting, but I am looking forward to it again. And the thing that how are they doing this? It looks like they have are they doing limited stage performance size now, or do they have like a little area that's cubicled off? Weird. I don't know how they have that set up. Or they just like shuttle people from one room to another for the show? Connection is here. Yeah, I get it, Lost 8. There you go. Okay, thank you, El Jefe Martinez. But there's a good example. The Jackson 5. Superstars. Explosion of just talent. And they're legendary. So, not that, I mean, and I'm not comparing the music, but I'm comparing the nuances that they understand about each other and living together and being brothers. I mean, I guess you could say Donnie and Marie, but everybody's heard the Jackson 5. And that's the type of legend in rock I think the Warning are going to become. Because I wasn't going to say anything Space Nave, but yeah, their parents, Jackson 5's parents, were pretty shitty. They were more of a we're going to make them superstars and force them to be superstars type of a thing. There is, and I'm not going to name names, there is a band out there that is performing. It is a family, and they do really good covers, but I'm not a big fan. They're getting better, but it doesn't have the hook. It doesn't have the level of intensity and talent. And I'm probably going to react to them one more time because their diehard fans have mentioned, oh, well, I'll bet you like the Warning. Like that's somehow bad. Yeah, I like the band that has more talent and stage presence. Silly bee. So anyway, yeah, there's literally no comparison. But like I said, I'm not going to mention the band. If you know who it is, please don't put it in chat. If you know who it is, you know who it is. Talk about it on the Warning Army discussion boards. I don't want to do it here. But yeah, and something I do want to do today, if it's okay with you guys, there are 2 or 3 bands. One of them you already know, which is Freeze the Fall, that I would like to toss in one of their videos here and there. They're not the same type of bands, but they are bands that they are ladies, and I really hope that they get support from the Warning Army, because one of the things that I will point out to you guys, and to spread this concept beyond here and put it into the message boards and the chat rooms you guys go to. The Warning Army is significant for more than just being the Warning supporters. The Warning Army has an opportunity as a whole right now to influence the future of rock and roll. Because if you could find other bands that you appreciate and support them the way that you do the Warning, we could have multiple lightning strikes. And I want you to think about that. With everybody who loves the Warning so much, do not get tunnel vision. Look for bands that you can support that have the same vibe, that have the same energy, because those are the bands that we want as the future of rock and roll. We don't need the prefabricated horse shit that we get. We don't need huge record companies pointing us in the direction that we need to listen to. We can say, and the Warning Army can take part in this. We can say, fuck you, this is what we want to listen to. So that's why every now and then when I do these, I'm going to throw up a band that I think, hey, send them some love, watch their videos. Some of their videos might have 10,000 views, and it is a freaking travesty. It is a crime that they do not have more views. And yeah, I'm kind of passionate about this because I'm 56. I've seen a lot of bands come and go. The Warning has something special, not only in their performance, but also in their fan base. And you guys can go out there and mobilize and say, you know what? We want this band to be noticed. And then you can throw your support behind them. And then all of a sudden, there's going to be people looking at them. There's going to be more reactors reacting to them. You can go to a reaction channel in force and say, we want to see this band. Believe me, if a reactor has 30 videos listed on his to-do list and he gets 400 requests for one song from one band, everything else is going on hold because he wants those views. I'm not going to lie. I do it because believe me, if I got 30 videos, 30 requests for a band and a song, I'm on it the next day. Why? Because I'm not stupid. All right. All reactors want subscribers. They want views, whether it's for personal ego reasons like me, because I don't monetize shit. I just like to see that people are getting the message. Plush. But there's one other band I want to throw on your radar. And I'm going to do that after we watch Sick from Jimmy Kimmel. And I'm not going to say who it is. I know there's a couple of you that might know who it is. It might be painfully obvious who it is based upon my reactions. And I'm going to play a song that I may have played it last time. But it's just to give you an example of this is a band. We're going to watch Sick. I'm going to shut up because I do that. You get me yammering and I'm a fucking yammer machine. So here we go. Jimmy Kimmel, Sick, The Warning, live.
Don Julio's Summer of Mexicana, playing the song Sick from their album Keep Me Fed, The Warning.
I love this song, by the way. I have not lost hate. Stage presence. God damn it. That's what I wanted to hear. Gotta hear the cheers, man. You gotta hear the cheers afterwards. All right. That was awesome. That was one of the things I've been wanting to hear live, because what I wanted to specifically hear is the vocals, because in the studio, you can hear the processing done on the vocals. Kind of a scratchy thing going on. And I knew that live, or I felt, and I believed that live, she would not be using the processing. She could have. She could have, because one of my other favorite bands uses a crap ton of processing. But that's part of what makes the band interesting, which is one of the bands that I'm going to throw your way today. They're a little bit different. But when it comes to performance and when it comes to vocals, they are phenomenal. So, yeah, the attitude and stage presence of the Warning is one of the things that got me hooked. I've mentioned it before. Those of you who have not visited me before, probably, you don't know this. Those of you that have watched me before know this. The very first song, the first song I heard from the Warning, honestly, I'm embarrassed to say this, because I think I was in a different mindset at the time. It didn't register. I don't know if you've ever done that before, where you hear something and you think, oh, it's good. And the full impact of what you're listening either goes over your head, or you're just not in the right mindset. And like I said, I don't remember what the first song was, because it was a couple years ago. And I remember thinking, oh, okay. But I clicked on a link earlier this year for the MTV MVA performance of Evolve. And I was almost crying by the end of it, because of the power and the energy of that performance. To this day, when I watch other reactors react to that performance, I get choked up. And part of the reason for that is Pow's scream. Because I am watching this mind-blowing performance of the song by these three ladies. And I'm getting emotional now just talking about it. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, rock is not dead. Shut up. Hold on. Rock is not dead. And then pow happens. That's the only way I can describe it, is pow happens. And I literally almost burst into tears, because it was like rock was announcing its return. And ever since that moment, I can watch performances by these ladies and I will get teared up because of what they're doing. And there's no other band that I've ever had that happen to me with. Even my absolute favorite band on earth is not a band that has ever made me tear up at a first listening of every single song. So kudos to the Warning for destroying me on a repeated basis. Yeah, I saw the Fairy Voice Mothers, and I get it. I get it completely. And I mentioned in one of my reactions recently, I've taken myself off mood stabilizers. And the reason I did that is because I wasn't feeling the music. And for me, music has been such an important part of my life that I would rather have to consciously deal with my mood issues than not feel music, because music has kept me alive for the better part of my life. I'm a believer that music is what's going to save the world. So that's me. And I got to a point where I was only able to give analytical reviews, and I didn't like it. So, I mean, if I have to, I'll start dosing myself again. But I would rather have the roller coaster of emotion than the flat bottom boat looking at shipwrecks of emotion. And that's about the only way I could put it. Someone that does sing a lot about that. If you have not checked out Ren, I'm sure that probably all of you have. But if you have not checked out Ren, go check out Ren, Hi Ren, right after I'm done with this. Don't do it now because I want to keep you here. But if you've never seen Ren, Hi Ren, you need to immediately after you watch this live stream, go watch that video and then spend the next day recovering from it. For those of you that have not seen Ren, just say something in the chat, and we'll help you out because you need to see Ren. So what I'm going to do is I am going to play one of the bands that if you have not heard of them, you should hear of them. And that is the band called the Sixters. The Sixters are an all-girl band from Ukraine. They have been playing for years. When the war started, they got separated and then reunited in Germany. I'm going to have to pause this immediately. Good. They got reunited in Germany. They started playing music again. They changed their lead vocalist, I forget what her name is, but she has a very unique and outstanding voice that drew me into it. They are kind of punky. They are kind of alt rock. They're kind of indie rock. And I think the age ranges span right now up to 18 or 19, starting at, there you go, Monty. You know what's coming. But I just want to play this for those of you that may have not seen this before. So this is a band that I would love to see the Warning Army get behind and pounce on people and demand from reactors just as much as they do as the Warning. Oh, and by the way, I see I've got 21 people here. There is a reaction channel that has a shitload of followers that's never, at least that I've been able to find, reacted to the Warning. So what I would like everybody to do is get on your posting boards and get on your chats and your Discord channels. And I would like to see, well, I'll tell you what, just keep in mind that there's a reaction channel that has hundreds of thousands of viewers that has not reacted to the Warning yet. So let the rage build in you while we watch the Sixers and Feels.
Burning hearts like miracle, devastation knocks the door. Why you keep running for unreal goals?
Maria, yep.
Does it make you hide a crowd? It's a weird, strange game. It leads to death. Do you really wanna feel? It's a weird, strange game. It leads to death. Do you wanna feel?
Just gonna say, this is the first song. This is the first song I ever heard of the Sixters, and her voice, Maria's voice, is what drew me into it first, initially, and then watching the whole video, immediately recognized that this is an incredibly talented band. The performance, I mean, the keyboardist, I loved the enthusiasm. I saw the making of this video, and this was a shtick. They were all goofing around and creating different personalities for this video. If you ever get a chance, watch the making of it. It's kind of fun. But her voice, there's something about it. There's a timbre to it that just like, gets me right there, and it just draws me into the music. So I'm going to stop yammering, and we're going to continue to watch. Exactly, Thomas. Right here, it caught me. It was like, whack! Yeah, exactly. I get it. I get the keyboardist. I understand completely. I love that shot. Yeah, you're right, Monty. I think you're right. I love the groove of this song. I love the groove of that song. I love the excuse me. I love the time changes. It, like I said, it drew me in, and it just kept on getting better. So if you've seen the Sixers, there you go. If you haven't, there you go. We're going to pop back over to, from Ukraine, Ignia. I like Ignia. They've been around for quite a while, and I need to do more reactions to them. Thank you for reminding me. And of course, Ginger, we love Ginger. We love Tatiana and her, possession on stage. One of my biggest regrets as a reactor is that I saw Pisces before I became a reactor, because I wish I would have had a video of me completely losing my shit when I first saw Pisces. Yeah, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, shame on you. Go watch Ginger Pisces studio version after this live stream. If you do, well, then you know what I'm talking about. Album. Oh, you know what? Go to my resource. I don't know whose list it is, but Fix News. They have the Warning Best Live Version Stage Studio HQ Audio. It's a list that I go to, and they update it regularly. And this is where I found album release show 626. All right. I if you have not seen these, you may have, you may not have. We are going to check out one. I want to see one of the ones I haven't seen yet, which is the 6 Feet Deep live version. Hold on, more. Are there two of them? Oh, maybe they did two. Cool. This may be 6 Feet Deep and more played together. So it's a 9-minute video. I don't know what this one's about. I mean, I know what it's about. I've heard both songs, but it'll be interesting because this is going to be a fan cam version of 6 Feet Deep and More. So let's check this out. Again, fan cam. So expect mediocre at best sound. This one I'm going to turn down personally a little bit, because I don't want my head blasted out by the unbalanced volume levels of a fan cam. But this will be from the Whiskey A Go-Go, which those of you who've been watching my last few reactions, especially when they're playing at the Whiskey is a legendary location. It is like the definition of dive bar. When I was growing up, I spent countless weekends there watching everything from completely obscure, name-forgotten bands, the Motley Crue, to Rat, to Great White. I think I saw Lita Ford there once. Was at the country club. Anyway, I was a California kid, so I had a blessed childhood when it came to heavy metal and rock music. So we are going to check out 6 Feet Deep and More. This is a 9-minute track. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this on. I'm going to react to the first few minutes of it. Then I'm going to run real quick and leave it going. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So anyway, but I'm going to be absent for part of this for a couple of minutes because I got to take care of some business. Here we go. The microphone, typical. Yeah, that's the Whiskey.
All right, Los Angeles. We are here tonight to save rock and roll. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Fuck, I couldn't hear that. Are you ready? In that case, please join me in welcoming
Nice.
the best rock band you could possibly want to see tonight, The Warning.
Yeah! Woo-hoo! Let's go! Yeah, Louise!
You know that Lava Records is thanking the heavens that they got this contract. Yep, going down from the green room. It's about as big as my office.
Woo-hoo! Hey, Danny! Yeah! Wow! You look amazing! Oh my God!
Always looking for visual cues. How you doing, Chamarand? I love this track. Somebody mentioned in one of their comments that they thought that I mean, I'm not saying they're copying, but they felt they heard a little bit of Lacuna Coil. And I can see that. I can definitely see that, and that's not a bad band to get compared to. And if you don't know who Lacuna Coil is, stay tuned to my reaction channel, because I'll be doing some reactions to them too.
What do you think?
Awesome!
I haven't heard that one before. Welcome everybody to the celebration of the release of Keep Me Fed! Our fourth album. We're incredibly proud of it, and we're so happy to share it with you tonight. Are you guys ready to hear some songs of the album?
Yeah!
You think?
So let me get this straight. Are you guys ready for more? Let's do it!
Yeah, they own the stage. Got the groove going. Space Knave, you the man. I love their timing. All right. Well, crap. I guess I'll take that break during another song. Actually, what we'll do right after this. Yeah. Oh, not sure if that was an effects pedal kicking on or they changed the proximity of the microphone. Directional mic. Watch how aware Pauline. Yeah, it's a very directional microphone. Zoom out. Nice. All right. This brings up a fact that I knew was going to be the truth, or brings up a concept that I knew. You know what I'm saying. The first time I saw More, I knew this is how it was going to sound like. I just knew it. I knew that it was going to be an in-your-face, punch-in-the-mouth rock and roll song. Despite all the people who heard the album version, it's this or it's that. It's just not the Warning. Shut the fuck up. Live is a different animal. They've proven that time and time again. A Warning album is nothing but a preview for the live performance. That's the way that I would honestly describe their albums. Their albums are previews to the real music, because they have to a certain extent, there's processing, there's different things. They want to have this filled out sound. And that's fine. You need that. But this is what they do live. This is who the Warning are live. And if anybody ever says that, you just tell them what I just said. Their albums are nothing but previews of what the songs sound like, because live is where you're going to hear what they want it to sound like. So nothing profound about it. It's just everything I've heard so far. You hear the album version and you go, wow, that's really cool. And then with the Warning, your first thought is, I can't wait to hear this live, because you know it's going to be even better. And they make good albums, so you know that their live performances, because they are a live band, they're not like, well, I'll name two that I've seen. Three. Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue, and Aerosmith. You either see them on a good night, or you get to see their vocalist fall off the stage drunk into the audience and hurt himself. Or you have guitarists forget their lead lines or their rhythm lines because they're so fucked up. That's not who the Warning is. The Warning bread and butter is live. So I'm going to say that real quick. What I want to do real fast is, everybody, we're going to do a intermission. I'm going to repeat the sound of that song and performance. But I'm going to put us on a quick break while I go take care of some stuff. Take about 5 minutes. And in the meantime, we'll just do a recap of that song. That's probably the easiest thing for me to do. So, here we go. I'm going to do this. I'll be back in about 4 or 5 minutes.
All right, Los Angeles. We are here tonight to save rock and roll. Are you ready? Fuck, I couldn't hear that. Are you ready? In that case, please join me in welcoming the best rock band you could possibly want to see tonight, The Warning!
Let's go! Yeah, Luis!
How about now? Thank you. Thank you. I figured out that I need to push the unmute button on my microphone. I'm getting better. I mean, for those of you who were here for my first ever live stream, you know I'm getting better. But I didn't see this pop up. And I don't know why. But I did not know there was a complete concert footage from the Pal Norte festival. So we're going to watch a clip from Pop is fine. Don't call me granddad or grandpa because I have no grandchildren. If I ever do, then I'll accept that. Pop, uncle, old fart, old bastard, those are fine, but no grandpas. Because I don't have any grandkids. I have a son. I talk to him every now and then and keep hoping I have a grandchild someday, but not yet. I'm 56 for fuck's sake. Anyway, the Warning Concierto Completo en Pal Norte 2024 TV camera. We're going to check out a track from that because I didn't even know this existed. And that makes me sad because I should have known that this existed. And I should no longer be muted because, yeah, there we go. Talking good. So, let's pick a song. I'm gonna look at because I did check. It is marked. Where are the chapters? I just saw the chapters. Oh. How? What happened? Show less. Oh, there. Oh, phase 23 put chapters on it. That makes me happy. So let's see what we want to check out. I want to check out a new track. Disciple they opened with. Choke we all love. All right, I'm going to toss this one up in the air. I'm going to pick two. You guys pick which one we're gonna watch the live version of. Although the Automatic Sun, this would be the performance they did. So we've already seen the performance, but not heard the live version. So I'm going to leave that one off the list. So the two that I'm going to have you guys pick between are Sick and High Cad. So don't apologize, man. I'm having fun with you, Jesus. Should I watch the very premiere of Automatic Sun, even though we've seen the performance itself, or did we want to watch either High Cad or Sick? That's the thing that drives me crazy about this High Cad. I'm picking up that High Cad is the one we're going to watch. I love you guys. All right, so High Cad will be our choice. So let's bigger it. And that's, by the way, the phrase that I use every now and then. Bigger it. That comes from a movie. So if you know what movie it comes from, and I haven't sent it out yet, and I owe at least one person a T-shirt. I'm waiting for it to get here before I can send it to you. But if you can tell me the movie my usage of "I'm going to bigger it" comes from, I'll give you a T-shirt. So here we go. This is going to be High Cad from the Concierto Completo en Pal Norte 2024 from TV camera. So the audio, meh. But hey, we get it live, we get it raw. Sometimes that's how we'll take it. So let's go. Oh! Every time I hear that, the bassist is like, come here. Oh yeah, I've already reacted to that one. I reacted to High Cad. See the interaction? That's probably the pro guy behind her. I love Powell's drum fills. Anybody else got goosebumps? Here comes the other goosebump generator. Nice. Today is a day of exploring tracks that are not necessarily the best recorded tracks, because a lot of those don't get enough love. I do have a playlist of all the Warning reactions that I've done. So real quick, what I'll do is I'll go to my channel and click open the Warning playlist. If I can find it. Make you go away for a second. Where are my playlists? There we go. And just to go over, because people are asking me questions about stuff, and I don't know how to move the playlist around. I don't like where they have put my Warning playlist, because I always have a hard time finding it. So I can't blame you guys if you can't find it. Right there it is. Stop that. Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 17 songs from the Warning that I've reacted to. Starting with Evolve, More, and on down the line. So I do have quite a few Warning reactions. The Pal Norte one I've got there. Too Much Fun. This is stuff like Warning Z. Yeah. So just go ahead and pop through the Warning deep dive. 18. Yes. So that's what I've done so far. Is it okay if I toss another band your guys' way? You're not going to leave me all alone because I'm not playing a Warning track next. Can I try to introduce one more band? Is that okay? I don't want to piss anybody off, because if that is okay, then I have a band that you may or may not have heard of. It is another band that has 3 ladies in it. The big difference. Well, I appreciate that. I see that. It's like I want to make sure you guys know that I've done this. I am going to play you a band you may or may not have heard of, because they're a band that I really enjoy, and they're an unexpected band, so to speak, because they're not definitely not your normal band, I guess you would say. The name of the band is the Voice of Baceprot. They're an all-female band from Indonesia. They are Muslim. They wear hijabs, and they play fucking heavy metal. And this is I'll do Freeze the Fall probably in a little bit. It's probably the next to last song I do. I'm going to play you a live version of them for a very good reason. The live version of the song that I'm going to play. Oh, that's not it. Scratch that. I misspoke. I need to find it. But think of where they're from. Indonesia. Very, very, very heavily Islamic country. They're wearing hijabs on stage. This is a band that has been stoned and spit at and spit upon when getting off the airliners in their own country. They have been accused of being agents of Satan. They have been receiving hate mail and death threats because they play heavy metal music, and more specifically, they're females that play heavy metal music. This is not what women do. So they asked their no, I want to go to Voice of Baceprot. They asked their teacher. Now, their teacher, interestingly enough, was their instructor at their school, their Islamic school. And it was on his laptop they first discovered heavy metal music. And the irony of it is that they asked him, because they started getting a lot of kickback, they asked him, is it okay for us to play this music we're playing? And his response was, do you believe in God? And they said, yeah, we believe in God. We're good Muslim women. And he said, then ask God. And they created a song that, I'm just looking for it, it's here somewhere, there it is, that they titled, Please, God, Allow Me Please to Play Music. And this is the song that blew them into the stratosphere as people hearing about them. That's it. You got it, Ronnie. So that's what we're going to watch. And I joke around, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but I call them the heavy metal Teletubbies. But that's just my humor. I love these ladies. They're amazing. And this is going to be their official video to God, Allow Me Please to Play Music. If you have not heard it, stick around, because it's pretty fucking impressive. But here we go. Voice of Baceprot, or B.O.B. as their fans like to call them. God, Allow Me Please to Play Music. I'm trying out a new, again, here goes the ADD. I'm trying out a new Mountain Dew flavor. It's Spangled Splash. So before I start this, I'm going to take a sip of this. And I always try the new Mountain Dew flavors, even though I don't drink a lot of pop. Tastes like carbonated cherry Kool-Aid. Not bad. So, enough of that. Let's check out what you'll understand why this is ironic and at the same time beautiful, that this is the first song that they put out. After, they wrote this after asking, is it okay if we do this? And their instructor said, ask God. So here we go. And God answered with 5.4 million views.
Why today many perceptions have become toxic? Why today many people wear religion to kill the music? I feel like I am falling, wish down, swallowed by the crowd. I'm not a criminal, I'm not the enemy. I just wanna sing a song to show my soul. I'm not the corrupter, I'm not the enemy. I just wanna sing a song to show my soul.
Not real fond of the shaky cam though.
God allow me please to play music. God allow me please to play music. God allow me please to play music. God allow me please to play music.
And kick into the reggae.
Today, many perceptions have become toxic. Why today, idealizations are abusing our mind. I feel like I'm falling down in the deep hole of hatred. I'm not the criminal, I'm not the enemy. I just wanna sing a song to show my soul. I'm not the corrupter, I'm not the enemy. I just wanna sing a song to show my God allow me please to play music. God allow me please to play music. God allow me please to play music. God allow me please to play music.
Love those ladies. And that's where we kill it. So that is the voice of Baceprot. It's good to know that some of you have heard of them. That makes me happy. Here's one idea that I have. I have not seen every video, official music video, that the Warning has put out. But I did see a recommendation, Black and White Hug from the Rebel Lounge. Hug Rebel. Okay, I'm guessing we are referring to this one here. So I will check this out. It looks like an interesting shoot. I've never seen this, and that's part of why I want to do more of these the warning live streams, is because it allows me to get caught up on listening to a lot of stuff. Because in all honesty, I do not listen to any new songs outside of what I'm reacting to for the warning. Everything that as you see me watching the warning videos, this is how I am getting more and more of their music. My smartest move so far was watching the Teatro Metropolitan concert, because that allowed me to see 23 of their songs in a row, so I'm not jonesing all the time for new songs. No, I have not. 20th Century Blood. I will do this one, UGG, live at the Rebel Lounge, and then I will check out the music video for 21st Century Blood. So again, I don't know what the sound quality is like. I don't know what the video quality is like. This is a recommendation from you guys. So, and no, I have not done any of Danny doing some acoustic covers. I will have to toss that onto my list of things to check out. So here we go with the Warning UGG live at the Rebel Lounge.
Phoenix loves you!
Oh, I like it. I like this. I love watching Danny headbang. I dropped something. I love her attitude. It's like all attitude. Loving this. Nice. Again, I don't think there's such a bad thing as a bad warning track. One of the things that I wanted to mention really quickly is one of the performance traits, or I hate using the words thing so much, but that's the only thing I could think of. One of the things that really grabbed me about their sound is they do short 3-part harmonies. Now, I'm not a musician. I listen well. A harmony is usually done over the course of a chorus. A band like, I'm going to go 80s, 70s, and 80s, and a little bit of 90s here. A band like Styx, they were known for their harmonies, but they were lengthy harmonies, usually 2-voiced harmonies. And the thing about harmonies is that when they're long, it allows people to sync up. You can listen to some concerts of bands that are known for their harmonies, and there's almost a lag time of a fraction of a second when they sync up for a longer harmony. And the thing that I noticed that really grabbed my attention is, number one, they do short 3-voice harmonies. That is not easy. And number two, I can look now that I know who's high, mid, and low. And when you listen, you can pull each individual voice. And this is the wonder of whoever's doing the mixing. But you can hear specifically, if you know where to listen in the range, you can hear each one of them singing. It's not mushed together. And that is a feat of dynamic range. And I find it fascinating because there's not a lot of bands you can do that with. So that's just another check in the box of why the Warning is phenomenal. I'm going to do I'm going to do the 20th century. What's there somewhere? Anyway, I know what the title is. Music video, 20th Century Blood, 21st Century Blood, The Warning, XX1 Blood, 21st Century Blood, official video by The Warning. That's the one we're going to watch next. Because I've never seen it. And it's about time I have. Don't you think? So, this is the official video by The Warning of 21st Century Blood. I have no idea what to expect as far as video-wise, so thank you very much for recommending it. And as always, I love these girls. I'm going to say real quick, I am going to back that 5 seconds. One of the things I like about The Warning, and that a lot of people, again, I haven't heard all the songs off the new album, is they're not afraid to write a 6-minute song. And I appreciate that. They don't all have to be 6 minutes, but I'm so tired of listening to albums where every song on the album is like 3.5 minutes because it needs to be radio friendly. Fuck that. So, enough of that. I like the phone. That's awesome. Not intimidating at all. I love the statement that it's making. Very pertinent.
Every question answered.
Time to start some shit. I love it. Now, thank you, because this is a very good segue into something I wanted to let you guys know. That, first of all, before I start that was great. That was absolutely fantastic. It is very pertinent. The song itself fucking rocks. The video is like a mini movie, and I appreciate it greatly because it's about removing the blinders. It's about opening your eyes to the world around you and seeing the beauty that exists outside your phone, outside of this. We're tethered. We love our social media. Hell, we love our YouTube. I love YouTube. But it's a leash. And the sooner people realize that they are slaves to it, I think the better the world will be. I try to take some time every weekend just to disconnect for a while because of this exact thing. I love it. I love it because all I can think of was with the stare down, as you mentioned, Ronnie, is it's time to start some shit. Now, this is going to allow me to make a little segue. I put a poll up on my page asking if people would like me to maybe react to one movie or do a review of one movie a month that I pick. The reason why they're movies that I would pick is because they're movies that I can almost guarantee that you've never seen before, that you should see. And I've picked a movie to begin that not enough people have seen. And when I'm done with this, I think at 4:30, I have it timed for, maybe 3:30, whatever. Shortly after we're done with this live stream, I am doing my first ever review of a movie trailer as a segue into doing a full movie reaction. The name of the movie is Ink. And it's a modern dark fantasy about a relationship between a father and his daughter. It is not what you expect, and it will blow your mind. Now, the reason why this is a good segue is because of the going offline moment. And there's a scene in Ink that I think I could probably find it, and I want to treat you guys to this because it is a real treat. Where the comment is made, something's got to stop the flow. And that's what I saw in this video, was that moment of the flow of life being interrupted. So we're going to play a quick clip from a movie that I'm actually going to be doing my first ever movie review reaction to. Then I'm going to play a Freeze the Fall song. And then we're going to watch one last morning video and call it a day. Now, this is... I'm going to pick the clip that is... here's one that is... Yeah, it's not that... This is going to be a 4.5 minute clip of one of the most intense and wonderful scenes I've ever seen in a movie. I'm going to be talking over this, but this is, I don't know, maybe a appetizer for what I'm going to be doing. Like I said, the trailer reaction is coming up, I think around 3:30 or 4. But bear with me because, hey, yeah, I got to do a little bit of self-promotion, okay? So, right now, some bad shit is going down in the movie. a little girl's life is on the line, and her father is not reacting or responding appropriately to what is really going on in the world. These are angels. The angel with the denim or shirt or vest, kind of looks like a hobo with tape over his eyes. He's I believe known as a seeker. But just watch this for a moment. Spend this next 4.5 minutes with me and see what you think.
One thing begets the next. A man has a weakness. He's flawed. That flaw leads him to guilt. The guilt leads him to shame. The shame he compensates with pride and vanity. And when pride fails, despair takes over and they all lead to his destruction. What will become his fate? Something's gotta stop the flow.
That's the father. Big business meeting.
He's on his way.
The girl needs her father. And we're going to deliver him.
Now, think of the term the flow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2,
Listen to his counting and then watch the environment around him.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
The connected events. Think of the butterfly effect. He's locked into the flow of the father's life.
Something's got to stop the flow.
Wake
Try again.
Tick tock. This man got rotten.
What do you think? That's what happened in the video. Something's got to stop the flow. Life gets repetitive, and if it keeps on repeating itself over and over, we become slaves to it. So every now and then, whether it's external or internal, we need to shake shit up. And that's what happened here in this movie. This is the movie I'll be reacting to. It's called Ink. Like I said, the trailer I'll be reacting to, that'll be dropping after this live stream is done. It is 3 o'clock. I have 2 songs left. I'm going to do Freeze the Fall, and then I'm going to do one more warning track. Freeze the Fall, where I'm going to be doing their latest, because Freeze the Fall, I have not seen it or reacted to it yet. So let's check that out. So Freeze the Fall, go to their thing.
Get out of
Yeah, videos, make sure it's the most recent one. Broken Glass is what we're going to be checking out.
Get out.
Yeah, Gerda. So, again, band I really like. Let's check it out. This is going to be Freeze the Fall, Broken Glass. My first time viewing. If it's your first time, let's watch together. If not, what you're seeing is genuine, because I have no clue what to expect. I've heard, I think, 1 of their songs so far. 2, maybe. And this will be the 3rd or 2nd. So, let's check this out.
Get out of my head. Sick of alibis. The fear no one sees, and it's rooted in lies.
Wait a minute. He doesn't have... The drummer having his eyes out messed me up.
Don't expect to see me smiling. I never saw you there when we stood on broken glass. So don't even try to say that I followed your track. And if you need me today, find my reflection in the glass. But don't ever say that because of you it lasts.
I like the groove of the song.
So you spend your time taking what others have. Don't try it on those who have a plan. Just listen when we say, don't waste your time on me. If I were you, I'd give it up. So get out of our faces, I'm fine to be me. So sick of everything we lost. Something you never even get right at the start. Don't you smile, don't expect to see me smiling. I never saw you there when we stood on broken glass. So don't even try to say that I followed your track. And if you need me today, find my reflection in the glass. But don't ever say
See that?
that because of you it lasts. I see it now. I see
I love the bass in this. I agree completely.
I never saw you there when we stood on broken glass. So don't even try to say that I followed your track. And if you need me today, find my reflection in the glass. But don't ever say that because of you it lasts.
they've got a future. That's what I'm gonna say about them. That is very enjoyable. I like they're apparently fans of horror flicks, which again I dig. I like the macabre, horror, scary shit. The bass line in that was exceptional. I have to admit that the bass line was just simply, that was the standout for me of that track. The guitars were good, drums good. My one place that I would like to see them grow a little bit is so far, and this isn't a dig, because I mean they're new, they're still finding their footing. The vocalist needs to put more variation into her voice. Again, it's not a dig, but her voice would find its, I mean, this is the way I'm hearing it, could very easily be interposed with a lot of the chorus work in the Bangles. And it's not, I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying that I think for them to become a standout, she needs to, and again, I haven't heard all her songs. It's based upon 2 or 3 songs. I might be totally wrong on this, and if I am, please lead me to the right direction. But her voice is not something that grabs you. The music brings you in. So I mean, great band. I love the track. I thought it was I thought it was a great track. And again, the bass line for me on that track, and just the whole rhythm line on that particular song was exceptional. And it is definitely enough to get me to listen to more, because they are writing their own songs. They are creating music, and to me, that is a gift. That is a blessing. Now, I really want to show you guys a band that maybe you've heard of, maybe you haven't. What I'll do is I'll leave it as an option for you guys. We're going to do one more warning track. And then after the warning track, I'm going to, for those that want to stick around, introduce you to an artist that is very unique. And by unique, I mean unique, different, and is growing steadily in Europe. And again, I'm a big fan of European music and European music festivals, because they don't put the same restrictions on artists that tour, which could lead me into my whole diatribe about how I think the U.S. State Department sucks ass because they keep on hiking the prices for artist visas. And I could also get into the cabal of record companies that are basically forcing us to listen to some music in the States if we choose to listen to the radio. And of course, Colin is the Antichrist. From America's Got Talent, whatever. Is it Colin? Anyway, the dude from AGT is the Antichrist. I loathe him with a passion. But, so this is what I'm going to do. We're going to watch another warning video, and if you want to stick around to discover a band or an artist that is phenomenal on their own right, who has a really amazing voice, and that does something very different, hang around for a few minutes after the last warning video we do. So, the last warning video I am going to do, I'm going to look up at the screen and see if anybody makes any suggestions. I'd prefer, let's do a music video if we can. I know I have seen, let me go through this real quick. Videos. Looking at all their official videos. I've seen 6 Feet. I have seen Burnout. I have seen Que Masquieres. I have seen, and yes, I just totally shit-mouthed that one because Que Mas Quieres? I don't know. I've seen The Automatic Sun. How the hell you call it? Dream. Sick, obviously, reacted to that. VMAs. Watch all of the Teatro Metropolitan. Let's look for a straight music video. Oh, is there an official? Yeah, Simon. Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, I hate him. He's the Antichrist as far as I'm concerned. Because if you listen to the radio nowadays, I blame him. Simon Cowell. So, Materio, is there a music video for that? Oh, there is. Okay, cool. We will, because I didn't realize that had its own music video. I mean, I've seen it performed live at the Teatro Metropolitan, but ooh, Sinister Smiles acoustic. What is a Sinister Smile? What, I don't know what that is. Oh boy, now I got conflict. I can't deal with conflict. Well, I'll tell you what, next time we will focus on each of the individual ladies as much as we can, and I will do the acoustics and all those type of things. Since I've already got Materio up, I will do that one, and then we will, next time in about 2 weeks, I will actually try to concentrate on some of the more personalized things that they do. Like the POW covers and the Danny covers and the acoustics and all those type of things. We'll have that more of an individual artist breakdown. So this time around, though, we're going to finish off with Materio. Materio? I don't know if I'm saying that right. And then after that, if you want to stick around for a few minutes and hear a quite possibly entirely new band, do that. So here we go. Love the cinematography already. A little dark. It's supposed to be that. Okay. I'm probably yammering.
A veces las cosas obvias son las más difíciles de ver. Te asfixiaste con tus propias manos. Cuando todo apunta que por fin alguien te viene a rescatar.
I'm going to pause it just to say I wish they had come out when I was in high school, because then I would have had a reason to have learned Spanish. I lived in Southern California, but I didn't see a reason to speak Spanish. There's no logic involved. I was a teenager. Restarting.
Que por fin alguien te viene a rescatar. Te encuentras nuevamente abandonado.
Love it. Danny gets looks that makes me not want her to have pissed off me. Love the imagery. That attitude is just like, okay. Interesting. That's cool. I would honestly say that's one of my favorite videos of theirs to date. No, I haven't seen them all, but that was a phenomenal video. It matched the music matched the imagery. The imagery was sensational. The scenery is, and cinematography is just like, wow. Wished it was dialed up a notch in the brightness. I don't know what's up with that. They may have had to have toned it down because it was so bright out, overall, because you see there's hardly a cloud in the sky. But that was, I think that was a perfect fitting of visuals and music. I think that when they tell a story in their videos, it is, I really like the way they tell their stories. And I got to experience 2 videos today where they're telling a story. One, obviously, 21st Century Blood, which was amazing and phenomenal. And the ages, when you think about what they're doing and they're having these ideas, absolutely amazing. And then this one here, Materio, that, again, they're telling a story with the visuals. The performance videos are great. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoy the performance videos. But they have a way of storytelling in their videos that I really, really enjoy. And I think what I really enjoy about this one is the natural setting. Because when a lot of people think about Mexico, they think about the cities and the population density. But it's a beautiful country. Go on to Yucatan sometime. Check out some of the ruins, like Tenochtitlan. It is a country that is very diversified, and for a lot of people, they miss that part of it when they think about it. That's, I think, one of the things I really appreciated about this video is the fact that we got to see some of the scenery of the country of Mexico. I was born and raised in Southern California. I went to Mexico a few times while I was in high school. Went down to Tijuana and a little bit beyond. And Tijuana is a cesspool. It's just straight up. At least when I was going into Tijuana, it was a cesspool, but at least it wasn't dangerous at that time. I don't know about it now, but I've heard some people say it's a little more dangerous now. But Mexico is a beautiful country. It has an amazing history, not just the history since it was conquered by the Spanish, but the cultures that existed there before were living in cities that were twice the size of London during the time when they were existent. And that's mind-blowing. And it's mind-blowing because it's not what we're taught in high school. When we're in high school, we learn about European history, we learn about American history. And then maybe they'll talk about Texas and the annexation of California. But it's almost like they shy away from it. Everybody can talk about what happened in the 13 colonies and Revolutionary War and Civil War, but they kind of gloss over the Mexican-American War. They gloss over the Spanish-American War, and I don't know why that is, because it's just as fascinating, just as tragic, and just as illuminating to learn about those things that is about what happened with our European struggles. But Mexico is a fascinating country, and I'm glad. That's another reason I'm glad that the Warning are taking a forefront in this, is because people need to expand their horizons. Now, videos of Queen of the Murder Scene album. Imagine, yeah, no kidding, Lost Hate. That would have been phenomenal. So this is going to be the end of the warning portion. For those of you that want to stick around, I would like to introduce an artist. Some of you may have heard of, some of you may have not. This is an artist that is unique. And by unique, I mean their subject matter and their content is made to disturb. And not disturb as in terrify or horrify, but their subject matter is made to disturb and remind us that there are real monsters out there. And their subject matter is serial killers and murderers. But they don't do it to glorify. They do it to force us to remember. They do it to illustrate, and they do it to tell the story of. I have told people that, yes, this is one of my favorite bands and one of my favorite performers. But if you walk away from watching one of their videos and you are not disturbed at some level, then you really should go see a psychologist. Don't know how many of you are familiar with Ice Nine Kills. Ice Nine Kills is a metal band that does all of their music about horror movies. Well, this is a band that toured with them because their subject matter is reality. Their subject matter is the dark place that no, it's not Ren. It is not Ren. This is a band that is, I would say, not definable. If people were to ask me what genre it is, I would probably answer yes. But their subject matter is, like I said, it's about serial killers. They tell the story of the serial killer and their victims without glorifying it. They horrify you. And you will walk away from this, and you will not forget that there are still monsters out there. If you've ever heard of Sabaton, they are a band that people have complained that, well, they glorify war. No, they don't. If you watch a Sabaton video and think they're glorifying war, well, you're an idiot. Sabaton tells stories that we need to remember. So the one I'm going to do to introduce you to this band is one that uses both the distorted vocals and clean vocals. And the reason I want to do this one is because the vocalist herself has an amazing voice. It's a very soulful voice. It's a very powerful voice. They use layers of synthesized vocals to bring in a mood. And then when she explodes in a real voice, you're shocked because it is so pure, so clean, and so powerful. The subject matter of this video is going to be a serial killer by the name of Edmund Kemper. He was also known as the co-ed killer. He was a very large individual. I believe he stood about 6'7". And he had a rough childhood. His mother hated him, did not like the fact that he was a male. He was locked in the basement for several years, and while in the basement, he took a liking to decapitating the Barbie dolls of his sister. Keeping this in mind, his mother was constantly abusive, and she basically raised and created, or she activated, a true psychotic personality. In interviews, it is probably some of the most chilling interviews you will ever see of this individual, of any individual, because he freely admits and talks about what he did without any sign of emotion, and he'll tell you that I know what I did was evil. I was actually caught after he murdered his mother and her best friend, and did not see anything in the papers about it, because that happened in California. He had already fled to Arizona. He was expecting the police to find him, and he basically from Arizona called the police department and said, "This is where I am. I'm going to turn myself in." I believe that's what it was, and because I'm going to do this again, and I'm not going to stop. So the name of the band is Skinned, Skynd, and the name of the song is Edmund Kemper. And I promise you, listen to the lyrics, watch the video. Research was done to pull imagery, nothing grotesque, nothing bloody, but everything in this video has to do with Edmund Kemper, his psychology, and the crimes he committed. So I'm going to share this with you. This has 1.2 million views. It is huge in Europe, but it's not going to have a chance in the United States because it does not fit our idea of what pleasant music is supposed to be, or even proper music. So sit with me for a moment. I may comment over the video, but I want you to experience this because this artist is outside the box so far that the box isn't even visible. So here we go. Thank you for sticking around. I see I still have 14 people. So here we go. This is Skinned, Edmund Kemper. And again, if this does not disturb you, seek mental help.
It isn't that impossible in this society.
That's his actual voice. Bye-bye, Velda.
One of these days, gonna follow through, sepal in the brain, and I don't know what I'll do. Here's a little game, here's a deja vu. Bury your own Harriet, looking up at you. This is what you got, this is chemistry. A kettle on the stove's always gonna make a tea. A sticker on a hood, a chappy and a key. Are you fucking kidding me?
I can't stop. A little isn't enough. It's like drugs. A little isn't enough. You want more and more and more. You want more and more and more. I can't stop. I keep whipping them off. They go pop. I keep whipping them off. You want more and more and more. You want more and more and more.
Eeny, miny, moe, kick a kid, watch him grow. Chicken or the egg, or I guess it's kinda slow.
What about the kitten that I buried in the yard?
Should've seen it coming, should've known it from the start.
Ship me out of
Granny like a leopard to the sea. I'm a double whammy and I'm gonna make it free. Better take a test, better wait and see. Are you fucking kidding me?
I can't stop. A little isn't enough. It's like drugs. A little isn't enough. You want more and more and more. You want more and more and more. I can't stop. I keep whipping them off. They go pop. I keep whipping them off. You want more and more and more. You want more and more and more. I can't stop. A little isn't enough. It's like drugs. A little isn't enough. You want more and more and more. You want more and more and more. I can't stop. I keep whipping them off. They go pop. I keep whipping them off. You want more and more and more. You want more and more and more.
Definitely one of those ones you leave to the very end. Now look at the gallery. And fade to black. So that's Skinned. I'm going to be doing more reactions to her stuff. For example, the one that's displayed up there is Heaven's Gate, which, as you may or may not know, is one of the largest mass suicides of a cult. She has a song about Jonestown called Jim Jones. And again, her music, I mean, I say her, Skinned is the vocalist. The band is called Skinned. The producer and musician behind it, they just call him Father. Those are the personas that they give, and they have no official releases as far as who they are behind their costumes. They are, oh yeah, I love Mudvayne. I don't do a lot of metal reactions because unless you're in the niche of metal reactors, like Nick Nocturnal or Tank the Tech, it's really hard to break into that area. I'll put up a metal video that is phenomenal that I look around and Hank, he got 50,000 views and Nick's got, 25, 30,000 views, and I'll put it up and get, 100. So the metal community seems to be very picky. So, I mean, I'll still do the occasional metal video, but it's a very hard group to get pulled into. And yeah, but I love Mudvayne. I think they're great. Another band that I really enjoy that I think I've reacted to once is Slipknot. Metal is where I am. That's where my foundation is, and everything else has been kind of coming in at a gradual basis. Skinned I discovered by accident. There was a clip, a thumbnail for a song that was what's her name? A lot of them are just the names of people, and the imagery. It was a hymn. Armin Muse, who was a German cannibal. So I watched that and I was like, okay, this is different. And I just kind of got sucked into the dark place, which in interviews, she never does an interview outside of character. And that's what she says she accesses, is she takes people to the dark place, almost like it's a carnival ride. So you're safe, but what you see is going to disturb you. And that's probably one of the things that I really like about Skinned, is that they have a way of drawing you into it, horrifying you, at the same time making you think about it afterward, that these people are out there. I will do a review for the 11 of you that are still here. They did a video to their song Columbine, and yes, that Columbine. And if you ever want to see a terrifying video that will turn your stomach and have you walk away pondering things, their video for Columbine is probably one of the best and most disturbing things I've ever seen. So actually, keep an eye out for that for tomorrow, so I can think that maybe I'll have 13 people view that one. Because again, Skinned is an artist that I very seldom, I think I have one reaction up for her, which had to do with a e-girl murder. And I don't think it's even broken 1,000 views yet. In Europe, they'll headline a festival, or they'll do a sold out tour. She hasn't hit the States yet because, thank you, State Department, artist visas are $1,500 to $2,000 a piece. Yay. So anyway, that's going to be it for the day. I appreciate everybody for showing up. If you guys like Skinned, hey, Lost Hate. I like that. That's funny because I was just thinking about Skunk Anansi. I know who you're talking about. Is the same skin? No, it's not. Um, but that's so cool that you mentioned Skunk Anansi, because I was just thinking about their song "Selling Jesus" on the way home from work last night. And maybe every now and then I'll toss out a song that I've heard on my reactions and call it a review or just an appreciation reaction, because that's a song that so few people have heard, yet it's such a powerful song, and that makes me smile lost hate, because Skunk Anansi is one of those bands that so few people have heard of in the United States, and they really should have. So that's cool. Thank you very much. That gives me hope for the future of music. The fact that someone out there besides me has Skunk Anansi on their minds. And that might sound strange, but that's okay. We can do that here. That's awesome though. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, good. Jesus. That's very cool. Like I said, Skin is a band that the interviews that I've seen with her, because Father doesn't like to do interviews, she's very specific. For example, they asked her why that she's never why she's never done a song about Jeffrey Dahmer, and she says because basically there's 2 or 3 reasons. One, everybody knows who Jeffrey Dahmer is. Nobody forgets Jeffrey Dahmer, but there's others out there. There's Edmund Kemper. There's Richard Ramirez, and these are the people that she does songs about. And when they asked about how she composes the song, she says she does extensive research on a case file, and then she starts writing lyrics for Father to put to music. And she says if it's too difficult for her to write, not as in too heartbreaking, but if it's just not flowing, if the story is not finding its place in her lyrics, she just puts it aside and starts working on something else. And that's why there's the occasional song that she might do live that has no music video before. The other thing about Skinned is that they consider themselves a audio video band. They do not release albums. They release chapters. And every song is accompanied with a music video, because they want to control your input. They want you that the first time you hear a song is the first time you see the video. So they want to kind of give you a film and a soundtrack all rolled up into one. And yes, the storytelling in her videos was also something that I was reminded of in the last Warning video. The imagery with the cloth, and then behind the cloth, made me think of the screens in the gallery of Edmund Kemper with the women, the victims pushing through it. In Jim Jones, they use similar imagery. So, guano apes, God. Thank you, Lost Tate. You and I can be friends. So anyway, you guys, want to know where the viewers live. Oh, if someone gets a T-shirt, they could send me an email, and I will get that. Oh, the name of the song that we just heard from Skinned, that was Edmund Kemper. Here, I'll put it down in chat for you. Like I said, and one of the things I encourage people to do is after you watch the song, do a little research on the person behind the song that she's talking about. And in a way, you'll see what I mean by educating people about the real monsters that exist out there in the world. Because they're there, and she feels that it is her job to stir up the murk of the dark place and paint the pictures for us so we never forget. So go to my channel if you get a chance, check out my reaction, or I guess you could say the teaser reaction for the movie Ink, which I am working on now, but the reaction should be up either now or very shortly. And I'd appreciate it if you like the teaser trailer. I'm thinking about, there's only 11 of you left, but I've written the producer-director. His name is Jamin Winans. He releases his movies after a certain period for a there's still a copyright on them, but you can use them as you wish because he wants them out there. So I have actually contacted Jamin Winans about receiving his blessing, go to, check off, whatever you want to call it, to do a live stream viewing party of Ink, because I really want people to see this movie. So I'm going to close with that. So you guys, thank you all very, very much for coming. You've been fantastic. Thank you for all your interaction. I didn't get too much on the chat today just because I'm finding it easier for me to go back and forth. Someday I have a couple people that have offered to be chat moderators. I might take them up on that to make it easier. But thank you for being with me. This was kind of impromptu, and I hope I did okay. You guys were fantastic. I appreciate your support, and you're spending the time with me on this Saturday afternoon. So you all take care. Be good to one another. If you've been here before, you know what I'm going to say next, because I say it every time, because I believe it completely and 100%, which is, don't be a dick. The world has enough of them. So until I see you guys next time, y'all take care. Bye-bye.